Hello and welcome to this morning's live trading room. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, you can all hear me, so welcome to today's trading session. Just a quick update that we have just shorted pound dollar. Good morning everyone and welcome to today's trading session. And we have just opened right now a position we have just shorted. Guys, can you hear me all? Just type yes. Okay, they hear me. They can all hear me. Okay, it seems we have a slight problem, but since you hear me, it's okay. Okay, excellent. So we have shorted pound dollar. Our take profit is at 132.07, and our stop loss will be
Muted. Unmuted.
And our stop loss will be, just a moment to check the stop loss, 132.70. So our stop loss will be 132.70. This is an order we have just placed, market order. We shorted pound dollar. So the stop loss is at 132.70 and our take profit is at 132.07. Let us check our reward to risk ratio just to make sure we are on the right side of the market. We are risking $819, aiming for $1,071. Moreover, we have placed a sell limit order, Euro Aussie at 158.482 with a stop loss at 158.70 and a take profit at 1.5811. Also, we have placed another sell limit order at USD CAD at 131.48. Our stop loss is at 131.76 and our take profit is at 131.33. So these are the current positions and orders we have made. Let's make a review of what we have done yesterday, guys. Yesterday was a wonderful day. As you can see, we have all of our positions, with the exception of dollar CHF, have closed with a profit. So we have made around $4,000 yesterday. Look at that, all over green buttons. And I have closed also Aussie dollar this morning. The Euro Aussie was in profit, dollar yen was in profit, Euro Aussie closed manually this morning in a profit, pound dollar in profit, euro and dollar in profit, euro yen in profit, dollar CAD in profit. Unlucky for dollar CHF, it just hit our stop loss and then declined a lot. And we also hit take profit on euro CAD. So yesterday was a great day. Let's hope that today will be the same. We have placed our positions and our orders. Now, the problem with today, guys, is that unfortunately, the majority of the pairs have made their moves already. And as a result, this limits our possibilities of placing some positions. So after careful examination of all the pairs, I have decided that I will short pound dollar. I would place a sell limit order on dollar CAD. This is my sell limit order on dollar CAD. Okay. Just a moment to check it again, just to make sure we are not making any mistakes. So let me check that. Sell limit order, dollar CAD. Just a moment, guys. It's fine. Sell limit order. No, actually, it's too late. It's too late. Guys, I'm canceling the sell limit order. One moment, 130, 113. Okay, no, let's leave it. Let's leave it, and I will increase my sell limit order. Just a moment to tell you at which price. So I will sell limit at 130, 150, guys. So the one moment to check again. Set limit order 130, 151. So change your sell limit order at 130, 151. Let's modify that. The stop loss stays as it is. Okay, the stop loss stays as it is. and the take profit also stays as it is. So we have changed our sell limit order, modified at 1.3151, TP the same, TP and SL the same. So we have placed a sell limit order on dollar CAD. Of course, if the market touches our take profit before the sell limit is triggered, we will cancel the sell limit order. Just a moment to check the risk reward ratios. $570, $867, they are very good, so I'm keeping them. So Euro Aussie, we have placed also our sell limit order. Just a moment to make sure that everything is correct. Okay, let me check in order to make sure that everything is okay. 436, no, that's not the move I'm looking for, so it is correct. Okay, Euro Aussie is correct, we leave it as it is. If it touches our take profit level at this level, we will cancel the order. Now, our pound dollar is doing okay. For the moment, we shorted it here. It has declined nicely and continues to decline nicely. We are looking to approach the 132.07 level. Now, pound yen, let me see, pound yen, let me see at which swing the market respects more. That's not the one. I think it's this one. Let me see if I have a short position here as well. Okay, guys, you see, if this level was tested, which was tested, yes, okay, so let's place a sell limit order here, guys. No, we are too late. We are too late for that. Too late. We missed it. We missed that just for a few pips. Amazing. 146. Just for 10 minutes, we missed that wonderful trade. Okay, guys, this is Forex. So pound yen, forget about it. We missed it. We missed it. We are not hunting the markets. So let's go to dollar yen to check together what we should do. Okay, that's the price respected. Let me put here my reverse Fibonacci's just to make sure that we have everything in place. These are the highs, so not yet. Dollar yen might give a trade for short positions. Just a moment to check again. So no guys, I mean, I wanted to go long here when it dropped, and then no, dollar yen is finished for the day, doesn't have any positions. Let me check euro yen now. Wow. Let me see at which price. It had a nice short position. Okay, I will place a sell limit order for euro yen. I will place a sell limit order at 129.38. So we'll place a sell limit order for euro yen 129.38. Now my stop loss will be 129.70. 38. 129.70 will be my stop loss. 128.99 will be my take profit. Just a moment, we have made a mistake. Sell limit, guys. Okay, sell limit. Let's hope that this trade will be opened and triggered. So what's our risk reward ratios? $867, aiming for $1,057. It looks okay. So that's another order that we have placed for today on euro yen. Euro CAD now. Let me see. Okay, it's above the highs. Let me check that. No, that's not the move respected by the markets. Maybe this one. No, let me check. Okay, no, forget about EuroCAD. It doesn't have the right setup. So EuroCAD goes there. Let me check dollar CHF. Now we have the highs. The highs, guys. It approached the highs. Made the move here. It was a lovely short. Unfortunately, we were not in the markets to short it. So dollar CHF doesn't have any positions. Let me check euro dollar as well. These are the high and the lows of yesterday. Let me see if they are at extreme levels. No, guys. Euro dollar today does not have a trade as well. Aussie dollar. Okay, here we are close to the lows. No, if you are late in the markets, you are late. That's it. Game over. But as I said, the one who is losing money is only the one who is in the markets and losing money. I mean, here we had a wonderful long position. We missed that. Let me see. This one. No. This one. All right. So let me draw my reverse Fibonacci on that one. Let me see how it's doing. 161. No, guys. The position for Aussie dollar was long. We didn't get it. Forget about it. All right. So that's all we have for the moment, guys. Let me summarize what we have done. We have shorted pound dollar. Okay, at this level here. So it's moving okay. We have placed a sell limit order on dollar CAD. Hopefully the price will get there and trigger our sell limit order. And also we have placed a sell limit order on Euro Aussie. If the price doesn't touch our take profit, I will keep it. If it does, I will cancel it. And also we have placed a sell limit order on Euro Yen at a particular level. Let's hope that the price will trigger our position and we get some nice profits. So that's all from me for the moment. I see Elif has some wonderful trades, so I'm transferring to Elif, and then when you come back, we will examine the news announcements expected for today. Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome to our live trading session, and I'm back. Welcome. Hello. So guys, let me see. Today, as you know, yesterday we had a nice, wait a minute. So there we go. We had Independence Day in America. So this morning when the markets opened, they opened with a huge move, and we profited from this huge move this morning. We had a gold position from last night open. It hit take profit. We had a we opened a DAX position. It hit take profit, and we closed also our silver position from yesterday because I couldn't stand it anymore. And then we had over here, I opened already one Italy 40 position. You see this wonderful movement up. Now there is a short pullback, and shortly I expect the rally to continue, the up rally to continue. The same picture also on DAX. We had this huge opening, this huge move. We made some money, and now we have a rally, and it will move again to our direction. Also, I just opened right now a gold position at 1,253 because we had this move up this morning, and now it moved down, and I believe it will continue to move down until 1,251. And that's why I opened over there a position as well. So we have right now positions open on DAX, on Italy 40, and on gold. So guys, as you know, since the beginning of the week, we explain every day one indice. Today I will change it a bit. I will explain today in our afternoon session, not one indice. I will explain USA 500, USA 30, and USA 100, and what the differences are between those three assets, because it's a, let's say, a group of indices from the States, and I want to explain those three together and what the differences between each other is and how we trade them. So basically, since we will put our focus today on on the US indices, let's see if we have any nice opportunity to trade. Okay, also here we see the same picture as on the European indices. We had this huge movement 1.5 hours ago, and now there is a short pullback, and I can easily say that the market will continue to move up also here. Let's see USA 300. I see the same picture here. And USA 100 the same. It's like European indices, US indices, you see all the same movement, a huge upwards trend, now a pullback, getting ready for the next rally. And let me see what will be the targets, and I might put a trade over here. Let me see. Guys, I'm aiming here. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. Hello, Richard. Oh, guys, you came. Nice to see you here. I'm expecting now. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Richard. Welcome. Just for you to recap what we have done, for everybody who just entered the live trading room, we have closed this morning one gold position from last night. We closed one DAX position. We made within 5 minutes a profit of $650. And we closed a silver position. Patrick, you have a loss of $3,000 on Italy 40. Yes, Italy 40 opened with a huge gap. Where is it? First of all, why you didn't put any stop loss? This is the first thing to ask you. You entered at 20, okay, at 21,600. What time you entered this position? Did you open it in the late afternoon? However, this morning it opened with a huge with a huge movement due, I guess, due to the opening of the American market after the Independence Day. It had this huge movement upwards. It was in all indices the case, like you can check DAX the case, France 40 the case, UK 100, a very small one, but still a movement here. USA 500, the case, like all the assets had the same case, that they opened with a huge gap and now they have a small pullback. Patrick, can you stand this loss? Okay, let's see how the market develops. Put a take profit at put a stop loss where you think that this is the maximum you can afford to lose. And then we see. Okay, and then we see how the market will react. Because right now we had a huge spike and now there is a pullback. I'm expecting the market to go further up, but after such a pullback, maybe the pullback will continue to drop a bit and maybe we can minimize at least your losses. You know, let's see how it will develop. Okay, so I told you guys I'm expecting today. I told you guys that this week I will explain indices. Today I will not explain one index. I will explain the differences on USA 500, USA 100, and USA 30. I will make a comparison. I will explain each of them and the difference of them in the afternoon session. Apart from this, I see this morning we made some profits. And now let me see if I see any possibility to enter any of the US indices. No, there is a pullback. Hello, George, welcome. There is a pullback on the indices. As you can see, let's see how this pullback develops and we might enter again a position here. I will observe it a bit more. No, George, I'm always smiling. I'm always smiling. We made some money in the morning. Why I shouldn't smile? Come on. I'm just checking the indices right now. There is a pullback and I'm wondering if I should. No, right now it's not very clear for me in which direction the market will move. That's why I will leave it for now. I see that Kyriakos has some updates. I will pass to Kyriakos and I will observe the indices and let you know in which direction we will enter, guys. So see you in a short while.
Okay, guys, Good morning, everyone, and from me as well, now that you have all shown up. Good morning, guys. Just to show you what we have done yesterday by keeping our positions. As I said, I'm keeping the positions overnight, except if it is Friday. This is yesterday. This is the positions we have taken yesterday in front of you guys, but unfortunately we didn't manage to record them so that we can have their closures live. A great day yesterday. It was a very successful day. I hope every day is like this. So what we have done for today, as I said in the morning, unfortunately many of the pairs have made their moves. I have shorted pound dollar, okay, and the target is, I have shorted it at 132.42.7. My stop loss is at 132.70 and my take profit is at 1.3207. And then I have placed a sell limit order because we missed the entry level. The entry level was at this level here exactly. So we missed the entry level on that. So let me see again. So let me check in case I have made a mistake. So this is my entry level. My stop loss is 20 pips. Yes. Now, is correct. Now, if the price touches the target profit, I'm cancelling the sell limit order, okay? So the next sell limit order I have placed, it was at dollar cut, which is hopefully will get there and trigger our position. Our stop loss, the triggering price is at 1.3151. The stop loss is at 131.76 and the take profit is at 131.13, guys. This is our take profit. Now, if the price triggers this level and the order is not hit, is not triggered, we will cancel that sell limit order as well. And the third sell limit order I have placed, we missed that just by 20 minutes, is on Euro Yen. We missed that. I have placed my sell limit order at 129.38. Let me verify that. Yes. You know what? Let me check if I will go now. 129. Okay, guys, I'm going now short Euro Yen. I have just shorted Euro Yen and I will cancel my sell limit order. So, short Euro Yen. My take profit is at, let me check where my take profit was before, 128.99, and my stop loss, let me see, at 129.70, guys. So we have modified that to a market order. So my stop loss is 129.70 and my take profit is 128.99. So that's the most recent trade we have made. Let me check the money management. 1001. No, it's not good. It's one of the trades that the money management is not the most appropriate one. So what I will do, I will increase my take profit. Let's take that chance and I will put that 128.91. Let me check now, 91. So I will put it there. Okay, let me see now. It's 986 and 1154. Okay, guys, I don't have a choice. I need to use a lower stop loss. So let me check. I will put it at 129.65. So let me decrease that, 129.65. Let me check now the reward to risk ratio. Let me lower it a bit more at 60. Let me lower it a bit more at 60. 883 and 987.05. Now looks more logical, this trade, because now, as I said, I very rarely use disadvantaged reward to risk ratios, okay? Because I have delayed to enter this trade, and I believe that just by few pips, I mean 2-3 pips, the entry level was here. The entry level for short positions was here at 129.31, let's say, and I have entered at 27. This has an impact on my reward to risk ratio, which I have just adjusted it. It should work fine, guys. It should work fine, this trade. So, and my take profit, I put it a bit lower, below yesterday's highs. If the decline continues, I believe that we will hit that. Now, that's all I have for the moment. We have two. Okay, I have a leaf pending. Okay, a leaf.
Guys, it's time to open our next position. We go long on USA 30. Guys, we are long on USA 30. Buy USA 30. We just opened another position on USA 30. I believe that, yes, there we go. Yes, we just opened another position on USA 30. I believe the pullback is over, and now the rally will continue, and it shows like that. There we go. We are already in money. We are already in money at USA 30 Dow Jones. This is good. Let me see where we will put our take profit. I will put my take profit at let me see my take profit. I want to put it at 24,315. This is my take profit. The rally has just started, and we are aiming here a profit of $815. We might close the position a bit earlier in case that we see that the movement just slowed down a bit. So let me put also a stop loss, not to forget. As we know, we shouldn't leave any position without any take profit or stop loss. To avoid losses, and my stop loss will be at 24,190. I'll put it at 190. There we go, guys. I just opened another position. Dow Jones, USA 30. I went long. I entered at 24,274. My stop loss is at 24,190, and my take profit is at 24,315, guys. Just opened another position, and if in case you didn't manage to open with me this position, you can do it right now. You will get a better price than me to do so. So this is what we done. Italy 40 is still in the pullback area. It's still pulling back, and we will get there. We will get there. Our losses, they decreased. Let me see what's going on with gold. We have also a position on gold. Gold is moving against us. It's okay. It's okay. I believe towards the moving average, it will stuck and start turning back. So it's okay. We see what will happen and we will react on it. DAX has the same movement as Italy 40, a huge movement in the morning where we made some money. Now it has a pullback and I expect the rally, the upwards rally will continue after the pullback. Let's see what is happening with oil. Oil, as you know, we had an early close yesterday on oil. It opened today. It's traded now at $74 per barrel. In general, a very strong uptrend here. I tend to open now a buy position on oil, but we missed a nice entry point on oil. It will take us a bit more time to get into money, and we are already making we are already facing some losses due to the pullback, which takes a bit longer time than I expected. No, I will not open an oil position. I will wait a bit more for it. I want that it works. It moves and then we see. I see that George is telling me that Nasdaq and Dow Jones is very volatile. We have a position open on Dow Jones. Yes, it's the day high, which is right now tend to break through. That's why I opened also a position, because it was broken. Now it turned a bit back, but I aim a very strong uptrend. It's now here a pullback and then it will go up again. So here, as you can, you see it all the time, up, pullback, up, pullback. So I see it. It has a short pullback. We are losing right now on Dow Jones $264. And I expect that it will get to our take profit soon. So I'm quite positive over here. It's just that it takes longer than I expect. Italy 40 is making some movement slowly. As you can see, we had this huge movement up and now we have a pullback and now it started again the rally upwards. Hopefully soon we will close here some positions. DAX, the same picture, upwards and then a pullback and a sideward move, and I hope soon we will have a move up, a break upwards. Hello, James. James just joined us. Welcome to our live trading session. For everybody who just entered, hello, Matthew. Matthew joined us also right now. For you guys, I just want to inform you what we have done until now. We closed some profitable positions in the morning. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. On gold and on DAX in the morning, because we had this huge movement upwards, and Guys, I think we are, no. And now it's again turning down quite strongly. DAX is dropping, Italy 40 is dropping, USA 30 is dropping, and gold. What's happening with gold? Okay, gold is dropping as well. Hello, Dean. Dean, welcome. So we are making right now a loss, but I believe that the market will work in our favor, and it's right now just a pullback. So I trust in my positions, and I'm expecting some profits as well. It's just that it will take longer than I expected in the first step. So I will pass now to Kyriakos to give you also an update for all of you who just joined us here. An update from the Forex side, what he's been doing this morning. So guys, see you in a short while.
Thank you very much, Eli, for the pass. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, anyone who has just joined us. Just a quick update of what we have done this morning. We currently have two positions open. We shorted Euro Yen with a stop loss at 129.60 and a take profit at 128.91. And also we have shorted Pound Dollar and our take profit is at 132.07, our stop loss at 132.70. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everyone who has joined us right now. Moreover, we have placed sell limit orders on Euro Aussie, sell limit order on dollar CAD, and I have just placed another sell limit order on USD CHF at 0.9935 with a stop loss of 0.9955 and a take profit at 0.9907, guys. So basically on dollar CHF, just a moment to show you what I'm expecting here. Our entry level should be this price here, the low of this candle, okay? And if you see the low of this candle is 99.36, I placed it at 99.35. And my target for this trade, it was not hit. You see that? So the market is giving us another chance to short it, and hopefully this time we will get it, guys, if the market gives us the opportunity. Now, regarding my dollar CAD order is getting there. I hope it is triggered. It looks okay. And the Euro Aussie, I repeat that if it touches my take profit target, I will cancel it. Now, regarding news announcements, I remind you that you can monitor the news announcements from forexlive.com. Now, today we have in approximately 15 minutes from now, not 15 minutes from now, in 1 hour and 15 minutes from now, we have Bank of England's Governor Carney's speech. And later at 12:15, we have the ADP employment change for the US dollar. Jobless claims at 12:30, initial jobless claims for the US dollar. And then later in the afternoon at 1:45, we have market PMI and market services PMI. And at 2 o'clock, ISM non-manufacturing PMI. And of course, we have at 6 o'clock the FOMC meetings. Okay, of course, we will not be here. We will not broadcasting live. Dollar is hot. I don't know if the dollar is hot, James, but outside today in Cyprus is 42 degrees. So it's really hot outside. I think it's hotter than the dollar. So what we have done, basically, if you see my trades, okay, on the pound dollar, I prefer to buy the dollar. That's why I have shorted it. And if you see my sell limit orders, I have shorted the dollar. It depends on which pair you are looking at it, James. So the only trade now that is currently doing well, as you can see, is pound dollar, making us some money. Okay, unfortunately, the pairs have made their movements earlier in the morning, and you can see, for example, the pound dollar, this advance. You see now Euro Aussie, this decline. You see pound dollar is advanced, but now we expect a decline. That's why we have shorted it. I expect also a decline on Euro Yen. We will see if we will get this decline or not. Actually, all of our trades, what are these triangle next to the, these are fractals, Dean. They are basically marking the major tops on the time frames you are using. You can find fractals if you go to insert indicator and you go to, let me check, fractals, where is fractals? Just a moment to find them. Parabolics are on the trend button. Bill Williams, you can find fractals. Basically, they are trying to mark major bottoms and tops. Okay, they are not very reliable, but if you combine them with other technical analysis tools, then they are okay. James is asking me, is it safe to have open positions before the employment change? James, as I said many times, I'm not trading the news. I trade whatever I see on the charts. However, if this trade was placed 5-10 minutes before the news, I wouldn't have placed it. But we still have a number of hours until the news. I'm just trading what I see. Now, if the news are the cause for a sudden volatility to hit stop loss, okay, guys, good for them. I mean, it happens, okay? But I'm not trading for the news. I'm trading before the news, okay? Anything else you want to ask me regarding any particular pair we have traded today? Anything, any other pairs from the 9 pairs I have in front of me that you would like to discuss? Any positions you have taken on any forex pairs in order to get a second opinion? Sometimes I panic and do mistakes when the news released. Why panic, James? There is some volatility in the news, but you must always keep calm. As soon as you have your money management policies in place, you can get over this panic. If you have problems, James, with money management, okay, you can contact our support team at trademy.com and arrange a one-to-one session either with me or with Elif, depending on which instruments you are trading, and we'll be more than glad and happy to spend 1, 2, 3 hours with you to design. We can evaluate your trading system, of course, see what type of trader you are, and we can design together your money management policy so that you push the button and you enjoy it, James. I mean, the key is to enjoy your job. If you don't enjoy it and you believe that is troubling you, you believe that is stressing for you, then don't do that job, any job. So money management is the tool for professional traders to enjoy their jobs. I mean, believe me, guys, if I hit stop loss, I'm partying. If I hit take profit, I keep calm. Okay? Because I know that based on the money management strategy I'm using, for example, yesterday you see what happened. A lot of trades, plenty of opportunities. Yesterday was a very good day. We had a high success rate. Okay, this is yesterday's trades we traded together. We had a very high success rate yesterday. If you have 50% success rate, you will still be in profit. So everything goes around money management. And be careful. When I hit stop loss, I'm okay, I'm happy. If I hit take profit, I keep calm. And you shouldn't be excited when you hit take profit. You feel satisfaction, I understand it. When when you hit stop loss, you feel frustration, you feel anger. All these emotions, you should remove them from the equation, guys. Keep calm and enjoy trading. Okay? So please contact our support team and tell them what are the steps needed to arrange a one-to-one session. And if they will inform me on or a leave, and we can assist you accordingly. Is there anything else you would like to discuss, guys? I mean, tell me about a pair that you would like to discuss together. Anything that you have traded in the forex markets. How many people have followed us today on the two positions we currently have opened? How many of you have shorted pound dollar, and how many of you have shorted euro yen today, guys? Just type in the chat room. I repeat that if you see here a positive number, it means that if you decide to join us now, you will get at a much worse price than what we did. So you need to adjust your money management accordingly. James, you shorted pound dollar. Okay, at which price you got it? You got it at a better price than we did, or at the worst price than we did? That we did. What was your entry level price? Okay, excellent. He's doing okay. No need to say, James, that at any time you wish, you can close your position. Okay. Of course, okay. With less lots, yes, okay. So I will repeat that, guys. Nobody's forcing you to follow our trades. Nobody's forcing you to make any investments. We are just showing you how we trade. You can follow us at your own risk, but please use correct money management, okay? Correct money management. What's the point of risking 10 to get 3? But now I want to close and take some money. It's absolutely at your own discretion, James. I cannot tell you what to do. It's your money, your trading account, whatever it feels you more comfortable, James, okay? If you are satisfied with the profits, do it. If you are not and you want to follow the trade as we will trade it, leave it. As simple as that. So, what about the rest, guys? What about Richard? What about Patrick? What about Sassy? What about Steven? Do you have any questions that you would like to discuss with me? Anything that... Patrick, you say, oh. Oh? What do you mean you lost your account, Richard? You lost the passwords? Ah, okay. You focus on learning. Okay, guys. Learning is one thing. Okay. Learning is one thing, and applying what you have learned is another thing. It's a different story to read things from the books, and it's a different thing to have mentors applying these things into live market conditions. So I strongly suggest to every one of you who has entered a more professional training program to arrange a one-to-one session in order to explain you how we really apply all this you have learned. Because, okay, you learned in the books that when stochastic goes up, crosses, you buy. When stochastic crosses down, you sell. This is the theoretical part. Okay, how traders are using that when trading live, it's another story. And that's the real value of one-to-one sessions. Because I repeat it, I have said it yesterday, in order to become a successful trader, you need 3 things. The one that we cannot control is your character, patience, discipline. The other 2, TradeMe can control them, is great educational packages and great support team and mentoring. Mentoring. You need to have next to you people who know what they are doing. So the 2 of the 3 parameters, TradeMe is one of the fewest professional educational schools on trading that I know that they are doing these things. So the 3rd parameter, the character, is something that you need to work out. So take advantage of this package to become professional forex traders, guys, okay? So contact our educational support team. We highly encourage you to come to one-to-one sessions in order to see how things are done in practice. All right? Did I make myself clear on that? All right. So let me go around again the pairs that we have. Okay, James, a very good question. How much money can we make during this one-to-one session? The one-to-one sessions are not made to make money. They are made in order to understand exactly how to apply in a profitable way in the markets the things that you have learned. So don't expect in the one-to-one sessions to say, okay, guys, we are shorting now pound dollar together and we put the trade. We can trade in one-to-one, but it will be based on the academic, theoretical, technical analysis models that you have learned. Okay, so you will see all these theories that you have learned, how you can interpret them and take advantage of them under live market conditions. So don't expect, okay, short pound dollar, long euro yen, short dollar CHF, long dollar CAD. Okay, based on what? Now I'm trading and you don't know based on what I'm trading. So on the one-to-one session, every trade will be based on a theory that you have learned. Price patterns, divergences, Fibonacci ratios, Williams percentage chart indicators. This is in order to understand exactly how all these tools, of course, making money is part of the package, but we will not make the one-to-one sessions just to copy trades. We are an educational school, guys. We are not offering advice. We will teach you based on the theories you have learned how to take advantage of them to make money. Eve, good morning and welcome. Nice to hear you. If you want the full package, how can I get it? You need to contact our support team at trademy.com. Let me provide you one more, the website, and they will tell you with all the information and the processes that you need to follow for any request that you have, okay? All right, George, Leaf, George is making money, Dow Jones long, he says. You are very welcome, Eve. So let's transfer to celebrate together with George.
Hey George, I'm glad to hear that you are making money. We are not there yet. We still have the spread to go, and then we will start to make also some money. Oh, okay, you will get a drink. Good, good. Wait until you close the position. Then you will get the drink. James, just for you to know, George opened the Dow Jones position with us. We opened the Dow Jones position as well in the morning, and so he made it. I just wanted to add something to the topic about news release and being afraid trading the news. James was saying that he's very stressed when news releases are coming out. Well, James, the reason why you are stressed is just because you don't know. You don't know what to trade and how to trade. First of all, it's very important not to put any trades like few minutes before the announcement. This doesn't make sense. First. Second, if you have any positions already open from beforehand, to adjust if needed, the target prices. This is very important. Then the last thing and the very important thing, if there is an announcement, James, and you just need to interpret the announcement, and if you understand and interpret the announcement correctly, there is no reason for you to get afraid. You know, it's like going to a blood test and being afraid of the results because you see that one result is higher than the other, which doesn't mean that it's bad. You just need to understand how you can translate it. For example, if your protein is high, you might be very happy because you think, oh, I have a lot of white cells and my protein is high. But if your doctor looks at it, he say, oh my gosh, his white cells is high, he has an infection somewhere. You know what I mean? It's like you have to understand interpreting the news, and this is what is our task for next week, James. We will discuss next week every day one major macroeconomical indicator like GDP, CPI, NFP, and so on. We will discuss every week one. And then it will be more easier for you maybe to see how you can implement this to your trading. Great. So this I wanted to add in general. I hope it helps you. You are very emotional, Adria. James, you are emotional. Emotions don't belong to trading. Take your emotion and use them with your partner, not with trading. So I saw on chat something with, there we go. Damian is asking, second month on demo, when I should start trading for real. I don't want to wait. I can't wait. I want ching ching for real. Damian, I can understand with demo money, you don't, with demo trading, it's good to test some strategies. But if you really want to learn, you have to go on real. And if you think that you know the basics, how to trade and so on, start slowly with a real account. Because on a demo account, you don't get the feeling if you lose $3,000 on one trade just because you didn't make your analysis correctly, it wouldn't hurt you. But you would not do the same mistake on a real account a second time, let's say. You know what I mean? So if you have been trading now for 2 months on demo, by now you know how to open a position, how to close a position, how to put a sell limit, how to put a buy limit, how to modify orders. And more you don't need. You should go for a real one. If you feel ready for it, go for a real one and make some real ching ching, right? It's pity that you lost all these ching ching opportunities which we had. Let me see if we've left any question not answered. I see we have a lot of people from different parts of the world. We have from UK people, we have from the States people, we have yeah, we have a lot of from the Balkans. Yeah, George is from the Balkans. Anywhere else, guys? Anywhere else? From Vanuatu. Nice, nice, nice. As you can see, this is why I love internet. First of all, the internet gave me the possibility to trade day by day, Forex, to be able to trade day by day and be able to see my opportunities. That was the one reason why I fell in love with the internet. And the second one, we are all together right now. We have people from the Balkans, we have people from Germany, we have people from UK and USA, and we are sitting here and communicating on the same time, on the same time. It's just great, isn't it, guys? That's why I love the internet, if we use it correctly. So our trades right now are not moving much. As Kyriakos said, the biggest move happened already in this morning, as you can see, but I still stick on them. I will get soon my profits, and I will update you about my profits on chat and on Twitter and on Facebook. So stay connected to get to know what I'm doing with my trades. Furthermore, as I said, this week we make every day a short explanation of one index. Today we will change it a bit. We will not make a short explanation of one index. We will explain the differences between USA 100, USA 30, and USA 500. Because I had in one of my one-to-one sessions with Patrick the questions, what's the difference between all of them? If we have any asset which is traded in Nasdaq, if it's possible to be also in Dow Jones, and so on. So I said, okay, I will make an explanation of all together, and we see how it works. So for now, I think I will stick to my positions and inform you in case that I will change something, but right now I will stick to them and I will follow them. What about Jenna is asking, what about silver? We had one silver position from last night. I closed it. I was short. I closed it because I couldn't stand anymore this up and downs movement. It's a down movement. Guys, yeah, it's a very strong down movement. And if I would have kept my position, I say we shouldn't look back, but if I would have kept my position, I would have made right now around $1,700. Are the indices better than just one stock? James is asking. It depends. They have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. I like to trade the indices because the volatility is better, the leverage is higher, and I have the possibility to trade on them as I want. And with shares, the strengths of the shares, it's just one share you have to be aware of, and you have a better possibility to analyze it because you take the earning releases, you read the paper, and you understand what's going on, right? That's it. With indices, you can't do that. You have 13 shares and they have different weightings, so you have to check all the time what's going on and how it's going on. So Jenna is asking me if I paid swaps. Yes, I did pay swap. Yesterday was Wednesday, so my swaps were tripled. That's why I have a triple swap on gold and on silver. Overnight, this belongs to trading. You pay the swap to be able to be able to keep these positions open. George is asking me how you can calculate these swaps. Basically, when you go on each asset to specification, you will see the swap rates. You see here the swap rates, and you take it and you multiply it with the volume you opened, the size you opened, and this is the swap you get. So Jenna is asking, oh, why Wednesday? On Wednesday, basically what's happening, in the past old times, it was usually that Wednesdays, the settlement, every bank was giving the settlements for the weekend on Wednesday. And until Friday, the settlements were done. So let me see. Yeah. So until Friday, the settlements were done, and you could keep your position during the weekend open. This is a methodology which everybody took over, and now you pay triple swaps on Wednesday when you are trading on Forex, on platforms, and most of the platforms. You pay triple swaps on Wednesday because you get the charge for the weekends. This is something which currently it's in discussion. Most probably it will change in the next years, that this should be moved to Fridays. But currently it's still on Wednesdays for a lot of brokers, and also on Trade FW the same. On Wednesdays, we are paying swaps triple, and you can see it everywhere in the terms and conditions. So, James, how can I avoid this payment? By closing your positions. If you close your positions, if you close your position before 9 GMT, 9 o'clock GMT in the evening, you will not get charged triple. But in general, there's no way not to pay. If you keep your position open, I mean, the broker has some expenses, interest rate related expenses, and that's why you have to pay also swaps. And well, it's like parking. If you go and park your car somewhere to go for shopping, you have to pay also a parking fee. And this is the same. You keep your position open, and you keep you have to pay a parking fee. Okay, I see. It's George is asking. It's deducted from the funded account, as far as I know. So no worries. Okay. Good. These details are answered by your account manager. Yes, I guess so. It's deducted from the funded account, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. James is saying to avoid his parking fee. He's parking around the grass in the metro station. Believe me, at some point you will get also some fees for doing that. Believe me. Yes, great. So I see that Kyriakos has some updates. I will shortly pass to Kyriakos, and we will see and talk later on. So see you guys.
Thank you very much, Elif, for the pass. Just a moment to share my screen as well. We have made a few modifications on our sell limit orders of dollar CAD. I have decided, instead of shorting it at this level, I will short it a bit higher. If it goes, it's a better opportunity. So I have modified my sell limit order on dollar CAD at 131.65. Stop loss at 131.85, and my take profit remains the same at 1.3113. Also, I have modified my sell limit order on dollar CHF. I have put it a bit higher at 99.45 with a stop loss at 99.65 and my take profit at 99.07. Now, regarding existing positions, we are monitoring the 1 minute chart of pound dollar. Is slowly declining, is a bit lower than our entry level price. That's making us some money. And also our euro yen trade is started to decline a bit, just marginally below our entry level price. The reason it's minus is because of the spread, guys. So for the moment, we have two open positions, market orders, short pound dollar, short euro yen. And we have three sell limit orders on Euro Aussie, dollar CAD, and dollar CHF. So that's the whole story for today. For the moment, don't forget that at 10 o'clock in approximately 45 minutes from now, UTC time, we will have Bank of England's Governor Carney's speech, and we expect some volatility, especially on the pound dollar that we have opened a position today. And later on, we at 12:15 UTC time in the afternoon, we have the ADP employment change from the United States. When we come back at 1 o'clock UTC time in the afternoon, guys, at 1:45, 45 minutes after our afternoon session, we will have a lot of news regarding the US dollar with the market PMI, market services PMI, and ISM non-manufacturing, and of course, crude oil inventories, Elif, that you are very interested in oil. I think Patrick, you traded gold yesterday. You traded oil yesterday. Today, as you have observed and realized, is the crude oil inventories. James, thank you very much for your participation, man. Is mostly welcomed, and thank you for that. So the action is still back from the day. Don't miss our afternoon session. Of course, we will be here live with you. If you need anything, just type us on the chat. We would like to thank you. And if you want to add anything, or you're okay.
Gold is making money.
Gold is making money. That's not anything unusual. Elif is always making money. Elif and gold, they are synonyms. So good job, Elif. Well done. Guys, that's all. Gold and Elif, exactly. So that's all for the moment. We will see you again at 1 o'clock UTC time in the afternoon. Enjoy your day ahead, guys, and we will speak again in approximately 4 hours from now. Thank you very much for your participation. It's very much appreciated, guys. Bye-bye.
Hello guys, welcome to our afternoon session. Everybody in here? All good? We had a very interesting afternoon session, guys. We closed several positions with profit. As you remember, by the end of our first session this morning, we were a bit kind of worried about the positions, but I said, no, I trust in my positions. Hello, Patrick, welcome back. I said, I trust in my position and I got not disappointed by them. As you see, we closed our USA 300 position with $815. We closed our gold position with $1,300. Great, great, great. And our position on DAX is making right now. You are still in Italy with $1,000 so far. You are still in gold or in USA 30? USA 30. Patrick is making in USA 30 $1,000. Good job, Patrick. This is how we like it, right? We smell the money. This is how we like it. Also, our DAX and Italy 40 position are performing really well, and I have positive vibes from the markets today. Patrick is getting greedy. He said it can be better. Yeah, sure, everything can get better, but we have to be a bit of realistic, right? Hello, George. George the King just arrived. Welcome to our afternoon session. I was telling to the guys, George, that we closed some positions on USA 30 with $815 profit, and on gold we hit also take profit with $1,300 of profit. So it was a quite interesting break, and we enjoyed the day. And now we are going to have some more money. Patrick is still in his trade, in his USA 30 trade. He's making right now $1,000 and he wants more. This is also good. So what about you, George? How is your trading going on in the afternoon? All good? You made money on DAX, that's good. $430, great. I was at some point above almost $2,000 on my open position on DAX, but I didn't close it because I'm still looking what to do with my sell position on DAX, which I have opened for the last few days. Let's see, and then we will see. George made also money on UK 100. I see. Great. Dow Jones is making $1,100. Guys, I have the feeling Patrick and George, after you had some one-to-one sessions, I have the feeling that you could start with us here mentoring. Yeah, great. So, in general, let's have a look what we will do now in the afternoon. I'm still thinking of opening a gold position and oil position. This is the two things I'm looking currently and considering to open it. Let us have a look. So here is USA 100, and then I will put also some oil over here. Gold and oil. Let me see what we will do. Gold is right now on the ball in Japan. There's still some place to go. Here is also, with gold, I don't have a clear signal yet on gold, what to do, if we should go short. Basically, on the higher time frames, I don't get the confirmation which I'm looking at. In general, I see an uptrend on gold. As you can see, we had for a very long time a downtrend. Now, slowly, an uptrend has started. It seems like that an uptrend started, and the 4-hour one, it's an uptrend. No. Guys, you know what? I'm aiming, I will go long. So in half an hour, we will. George, don't want me to go long. In half an hour, the American market will open. The American market will open in half an hour, and I believe then a bit more movement will come into the game. So I'm buying right now gold. Let's go long with 10 lots on gold. I just opened a gold position with 10 lots, not much, and I'm aiming a profit. I don't aim a big, huge profit. I'm aiming a profit of 1,258.50. This is what I'm aiming. I just bought gold. I'm long on gold. I went in, guys. It's nice. We shouldn't miss this opportunity. For anybody who wants to enter the market right now, you will get a better price than I did. I entered at 1,256.23, and my take profit is at 1,258.5. There we go. There we go. I just opened a gold position, and that's good. That's good. So let's go back. Let's see on France 40 what is happening. As we said, great, George is in with me in gold. France CAC had a huge candle this morning, and the uptrend continued. Now there is a pullback for the last 1.5 hours, and I believe the uptrend might continue. DAX, we have a position open since Monday on DAX. On Monday, it was DAX birthday. Then we opened today, again, a buy position. It went quite good, and now it turns again back for somebody who wants to enter the market. It is also now a good time to increase your exposure on DAX. Italy 40, a very crazy indice today. It's going up, down, and once it's a bit in profit, I will modify my take profit and close my position. I'm tired with this up and downs of Italy 40. USA 100, we made a nice profit on USA 100, and we left it on the correct timing. As you see, it started to drop as well. UK 100, the same picture. Guys, I think on your you see on I'm considering UK 100 to trade with it right now. Guys, I will no, it's on a very strong support level over here. And once it breaks through, George is already in UK 100. George, you are selling it or you are buying it? You are long, okay. Because I was thinking to sell it. I see downtrend for a short time period of around 1 hour. I think the next 1 hour it might go down, but right now it's on a support level, so I will not enter it. USA 500. As you know, guys, today a bit later on, I will explain you the differences between USA 500, USA 100, and USA 30. I will do it a bit later today. And we will see. So, Patrick is asking about oil. Patrick is on oil, short on oil. We have today the oil inventory. Is it today? I think it's today. Let me see. Yes, it must be today, the oil inventories, because it was supposed to be yesterday, and because of the guys, I missed totally my concentration right now, but it is today the oil inventories. Yes, it's today in let me check on Forex Live. It is over there on the economical calendar, and I'm pretty sure that it's today at 3:30 GMT time, but I want to be, yes, it's today. Yes, it's today, and I will trade oil today in, yes, I will trade it today, not now. I will trade it when the time comes towards the end. Okay, I see that Kyriakos wants to update you on certain stuff. I'm passing right now to Kyriakos. Have fun.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the Forex trading desk. As you can see, we currently have open positions and I'm thinking of seriously closing them. That's $1,200, guys. I'm closing all the positions, $1,300, $1,500. I'm just closing all my positions. Why am I doing that? Okay, let's see what we have realized today. Today we hit a stop loss on pound dollar because today the movements have already been made, and I was trying to identify the top of the day to reverse positions. That's a very, 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 very difficult thing to do. So since I'm going against the trend, I have made my target, which is $1,500. So basically we lost 1,000 and we made $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. Because we are trade contrarians today, and overall for the day, including yesterday's trades, some of yesterday's trades, almost $3,000, guys. Now, my methodology today, as you can see, pound dollar, for example, on the 5-minute chart, all the day was going up. So I was trying to guess the top. That's why we have shorted, as you can see, the first time pound dollar, and we hit stop loss at 70. Then I have shorted again pound dollar at 65 here, and we got some profit. The same, guys, for euro yen. Euro yen, we closed it with a loss because the overall profits exceeded our losses for today, which was $800. That's why I have exited euro yen. And also I have exited pound yen. Why? All day the pound yen was going up. I was using Fibonacci extension analysis to try and identify the top for the day. That's not at all an easy thing to do. Okay? But eventually, guys, I'm very happy because we did it today. And it's something that has very low chance of success. So try to understand what we have achieved today for you. I mean, we lost $819, but then we found the tops, and as soon as I saw my unrealized profits, $1,500, I closed everything. Now, why I have closed everything? Because today we were doing what is called contrarian trading systems. It's not an easy task to do. It requires Fibonacci advanced extension analysis, but I'm very happy because we managed to identify at least some tops, like for example, pound yen. Look at the price where we shorted it, guys, 146.64 here, and all the day was going up. So we identified this top and we have shorted it and we have made money. It's a very difficult thing to do. The same for euro dollar, the same for Aussie dollar and for dollar yen. I was hit one time stop loss on pound dollar, then I recovered my losses with the second position on pound dollar, and I closed all my trades because they are contrarian trend trades and it's a very difficult thing to do. So I have closed my trades. Overall, we are plus $2,916. Not bad for today. It was a very difficult day for me. Very, very difficult day. If you have been watching the trading room, I was in front of the screen the whole time, putting orders, canceling orders, moving stop losses, moving take profits. It's not something that I recommend you to do. It requires years of practice to do it successfully, and it has a very low success rate. Fortunately for us today, since we have missed the opportunities in the morning, when we came already the movements were made, we try to find the tops and go against the trade. And thank God we managed to make some money as well today. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't have any other positions to place for the day. I'm canceling as well all the orders. It's $2,916, guys. Enjoy them for those of you who have followed us. And from me, that's all for the day. Of course, let me tell you a brief around the news tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, will be a very exciting and a very volatile day for us at Forex. We have, of course, FOMC meetings tonight at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, UTC time. But tomorrow, guys, we have non-farm payrolls, 12:30. Non-farm payrolls for the United States, unemployment rate of the United States, a participation rate for the CAT, net change in employment of the CAT, unemployment rate for the CAT. So tomorrow we will expect a very exciting and volatile day. So today, the reason I have closed my positions, I repeat, is because I was a contrarian trader. While the market is going up, I have used Fibonacci advanced extension analysis to identify possible tops. Unfortunately for pound dollar, I hit one time stop loss. Then I entered again and I recovered my losses. And as soon as I saw these positions that are more than $1,500, I decided to close everything, guys, because it's a very dangerous thing to go against the trend. Although, as you can see now, the trades will be maybe plus 3,500. I'm very happy with that. It's okay. We survived. We actually made good money today. And that's all for today for me, because we are doing contrarian trend trading with Fibonacci extension analysis. All right, guys, I will transfer you now to Elif. Don't forget that tomorrow at 12:30 we have huge announcements, great volatility tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very exciting day, guys. So I'm transferring you now to Elif. Thank you.
Hello, there I am again with me. Welcome back. So, yes, Kyriakos is totally right. It is a quite difficult day after holidays. Hello, Patrick. Welcome back. After holidays, the movements are mainly made in the morning hours, shortly after the market opens. It's happening, and we might be not online at that time, but it's okay. We with indices, we get our movements. Gold started to be in profit. Where is my gold position? As you know, gold was giving, we opened the gold position and shortly it was down $1,000. Now it's going up, but this is okay. We see this movement very clear here. You see, it's a very clear movement. It went up, hit the Bollinger Band, got the signal from the oscillator, stochastic oscillator. Now it's going up. It might have a small pullback, and because of our position size, the pullbacks have a big effect on our asset, and now it goes up. We are aiming here a profit of let me see how much the profit is here. It's around $2,270. I don't think so that I will keep this position for very long to reach this movement, but however we will see how it goes. No problem, all good. We will follow it, and in case we might react and take some actions. I get actually a bit disappointed by Italy 40 and by DAX. Our positions were quite good in profit and we didn't close them, and now they are dropping, and I tend to open a hedge position to get the movement. Guys, I will do so. I'm opening now a hedge position on Italy 40, and I will close it with a small profit. I just opened a hedged position on Italy 40. I hedged my position. I sold Italy 40. Now I have, and my decision is based on this picture. I made this decision on a very critical move over here. It might hit on the lower Bollinger Band, but I believe it will take time until it hits, because I see that the stochastic oscillator still has some time to turn. That's why I made this decision. And once we get a small profit, we will close, at least to have something in our pocket. In overall, we made today already $3,765. It's a nice profit for a trading day. Yesterday, we made also some nice profits. So overall, we are doing very well, although sometimes our losses look to be quite high. Our unrealized losses look to be high, and I get sometimes some feedback from you guys and saying, oh my god, you are losing so much on open positions. But it's okay, guys. That's why it's very important that you have a funded account which is where you don't use the full margin, and you have the flexibility of coping certain positions and not exposing all your exposure in case that you have multiple positions open. That's why a bigger account gives you an easier possibility to trade. This is totally okay. You can imagine that like how can I explain it to you? Let me see. Yeah, with a notebook, for example. Yes, when you were going to school, you guys, when I was going to school, we didn't have tablets, we didn't have laptops, we had our notepad, and if we had to take notes, you know, if if the notepad was big enough and you had enough pages, still you could take all your notes without thinking about, oh, my notepad is getting empty, I can't write this extra unused information. But if you have a bigger notepad, you know, okay, I can put also this information in, I can put also this information in, and your result is easier. And this is the same here with trading. Just because you have a margin or an account of $250,000 doesn't mean that you have to use this $250,000 immediately. It's like for you a backup. It's the empty pages of a notebook to be able to trade. And even if one trade is going against you, to be able to open another trade which will make you some profits. And as you know, when you follow me, you saw several times that I was opening trades, like I was long on a trade and or short on a trade, and the market was going against me, and then I was just increasing my exposure on the top of the price movement, and I was getting the whole move again. And this is just possible if you have a big account. That's why sometimes I hear from clients, well, I will just invest a lower amount so I can have the possibility to build up some money. Yes, I can understand this approach, but I know it doesn't work because the smallest price change might wipe out your account. This is what I have to say to this. I see now. I see my trades, what is going on right now. My Italy 40 position moved in my direction. George is making money with UK 100. Good, George. Very well, George. This is a good decision. USA 30 is making again money. USA 30, we closed it already because we had this door. Guys, it's the US opening. I'm talking again and I missed again the US opening, guys. It's the US opening. What is happening over here? What is happening here? We are making money here. On Italy 40, what is happening on Italy 40? Oops, no, I want Italy 40. Let's put Italy 40 here. Where is Italy 40? Is dropping. Markets are moving crazy, guys. It's crazy. Gold, what's going on with gold? We are long on gold. It's moving slowly down, but I trust my position. I know that it will move in my direction. I know that it will move in my direction, and I see it coming very soon. Before this session ends, I will start making money again on gold. I see it coming. Yes, I see it coming. I will start making money on this. On Italy 40, we are fully hedged. There we go. Gold is coming to our areas. This is good. This is good. George is losing $600 on gold. Not a problem, George. We see there is still a certain uptrend. It had just a small break on the Bollinger Band, and then it will hit the upper Bollinger Band, and there we have to close. This is the price where we have to close to the upper Bollinger Band. If we see that the Bollinger Band slope is going up, we can keep our take profit, which is right now over there. If we see that the slope starts to fall, we have to adjust also our take profit. But it's going quite well. It's going quite well. Italy 40, what is with Italy 40? What is going on Italy 40? We are hedged on Italy 40. We are long and we are short. On Italy 40, we see also here we have a stacking moment on this price level. Still good. Oil, I will trade oil during the announcement. We have another 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 45 minutes to go for the oil inventories. And with the oil inventories, we will trade also on oil. Until then, we hope to close some positions in profit. And it will be okay. Yes, we are going quite well. It's moving in our directions. So as long as this is moving, I will come to our indices. Guys, as I told you, since Monday, we are talking every day about one index. We are talking every day about one index. And today I said after the Independence Day, I will not talk about one index. I will talk about 3 indices. And I will talk about 3 indices. 3 US indices. I see Dow Jones is giving a tough time to George. Yes, it's the American opening, George. Don't the movement will get settled. It's right now a huge volatility, and the markets are going up and down just because the volatility caused due to the opening. Shortly it will start going. It's the pullback. You see, it has a pullback and then it goes up. You see, we had this uptrend and then it was going sideways. Again, an uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback, and then it will get an uptrend. Yes, it's not. I see that Kyriakos would like to update you on certain stuff. I will pass to Kyriakos.
So, hello guys again. Hello George. Have you followed any of our trades this morning, George? Any of FX. I mean, we have shorted a few pairs. Did you follow any one of them? Pound dollar, Aussie dollar, pound yen. If no, no problem. So basically, I would like pound dollar. Okay. Now, let me show you what we have done today. Now, I will explain the scenario of today, guys. Dollar CAD. Okay, we haven't traded dollar CAD at all. So it's one of the pairs that I didn't touch it. All right, and how did it go, George? Dollar CAD, I think, is in a range all day. I mean, it didn't move at all. It's logical because usually good traders, like yourself, for example, when the markets are in a trading range, they usually lose money. The same with me. If the market enters at the trading range, I will lose money. However, what we have managed to do today, guys, I'm very excited about it. And I will tell you why. We are monitoring pound dollar. Okay. Usually the markets, when they open, they touch yesterday's lows on or highs and then they go up. But as we can see, we missed the opportunity because it was very early in the morning to enter long positions here. And we are trying to, using Fibonacci extension analysis, we were trying to identify the tops for the day. And I'm now happy and disappointed at the same time, because if you look at the take profits and the stop losses I had on pound dollar, for example, my take profit was at 132.07 and I closed it at 38. So I closed it around here and my take profit was here and it was hit. The same for pound yen. I closed it, for example, I should have closed it at 20 here and I closed it earlier. Now, why did I do that? Is because we were trading against the daily trend and we were trying to identify the tops. So that's the only reason why we have closed these positions today. I mean, for those of you who have enrolled in our training programs, how many of you have reached the topic of Fibonacci extension levels? Does anyone know what are Fibonacci extension levels? I'm sure they are included in our training programs. George, since you are a Start Trader course, you bought the Start Trader course, right? Have you reached the topic called Fibonacci extension levels? Or not yet? Not yet. So let me tell you very shortly, very briefly, what are Fibonacci extension levels. The Fibonacci extension levels are basically, if you can interrupt me at any time you want, okay? Thank you. The Fibonacci extension levels, how do we use them? And how they are derived? As you know, the Fibonacci ratios, they are made out of form of Fibonacci sequence, okay? So if you add the previous two numbers, you get the third number. And then if you divide any number by the following number, you get the so-called Fibonacci retracement ratios. The Fibonacci extension ratios, you take the last number and the greater number and you divide it by the previous or two previous or three previous numbers, and you get the extension levels. Now, the retracement levels, they can be used only for entry points, not exit points. The extension levels are used for two purposes: to get the exit levels, your take profit, and to determine your stop loss, and also to identify possible trend reversal signals. So this was the technique. Exactly. George, this was a technique that I have used today to identify the top of euro dollar, pound yen, and euro yen, and it worked. However, it's a very complex technique. We can arrange a one-to-one session, of course, George, to discuss about this. However, it needs some time for you to understand it. I will show it 1, 2, 3, 4 times if it is needed, but it's a very advanced technique and requires great trading discipline. You can book a one-to-one session at exactly. You can contact your account manager at trademy.com and we will sit together as much time as we can, both you and me, and I can show you examples and live examples of how to identify tops and bottoms for intraday trading in Forex using Fibonacci extension analysis. Okay, I do it 5 times a day and the guy hates me. Okay, it's his job. No. He's never. I know our team. They are very supportive. They are very professional guys. I trust them not 100%, 1000%. They know what they are doing. So we are a strong team, and I believe that they will serve you very well. So yes, he picks up every time. That's a difficult thing to find today, actually. I mean, you are calling someone in the financial sector, and your wife ignores you. Okay. You know, do the strategy I do. I never call her. I just text her. That's simple as that. If she wants something urgent, she will call me. So you can use Viber or whatever SMS to communicate. So guys, honestly, it was a very difficult day for me. If you have watched the trading room, I was in front of the screen the whole time, changing orders, putting additional orders, canceling orders. It's not an easy task to do, but I'm very happy that we did it today. Honestly, I'm very excited that we have managed and made overall for the day, including some yesterday's trades, $2,900, guys. It was really difficult, but I'm very happy that we have done it. So arrange a one-to-one session, guys, and we can discuss about it either with me or with Elif, of course. Let's don't forget the queen of indices. Okay, and she's always a very valuable asset to our team. So you can arrange a one-to-one session, any one of you, either with me, Italian Gold Queen, exactly. But as you know, sometimes I'm having bad days, sometimes the other person has bad days. It's part of the game. So the only thing that you need to be, stay calm and enjoy enjoy your trading. Now, no need to say that you can follow us on Twitter in order to see all our posts and our live trades, guys. We need followers on Twitter. We are doing a great job here with you guys, and we appreciate it a lot. You can, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trademy Trading Academy, in order to see all our recorded videos and the closure of our trades. And of course, you can like our Facebook page at trademy.trading.education. So let me make a quick reminder before I hand you over to the hands of the Queen. What we are expecting tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is a great day. We will enjoy it. I'm telling you from now, it will be one of the most volatile trading days in Forex. I don't know indices, but definitely in Forex. 12:30 UTC time. That's the time. Most probably we will enter the trading room a bit earlier at 3:30, 3:15. Cyprus time, that's 12:15 UTC time, because we have non-farm payrolls, US dollar, we have unemployment rate, US dollar, we have trade balance, US dollar, we have net change in employment on the Canadian dollar, unemployment rate of the Canadian dollar. So guys, please, or at 12:15, don't trade dollar cut, okay? It's going to be really crazy. If we have positions from the morning, okay, but after 12:15, don't touch it, guys. It's going to go crazy, and we will see it, of course, live here with you. So that's all for the moment from me. I'm transferring you now to Elif. I'm looking forward for tomorrow's trading day. It's going to be a very volatile day, and we like volatility here. We don't want the markets to be dead. Elif, are you ready? All right, guys, from me, have a nice afternoon. Thank you.
Hey guys, I just wanted to add something to what you were talking, that to send messages to your wife and not call back. Basically, there are also some some women which they misunderstand messages. Just for you to know, sometimes you say something and they totally understand. So George, the market this morning was nice and now it's killing you. Believe me, it will turn again nicely. Don't worry about it, because I had the same this morning towards the end of the trading session. I was losing and I was thinking like, why the market is not moving in my direction? What happened? And then in the next 45 minutes, I closed my positions and they gave me a lot of money as right now. And I have also right now some losing trades, but it's not stressing me because I know that they will move in my favor and I will react accordingly. Yes, George, still gold is losing $600, but I have the gold screen open. As you see, it is moving and it will move in our direction. You see it also on our chart. Your biggest problem is Dow Jones, you say, King. Let's have a look together to Dow Jones and then we will discuss Dow Jones together. So Dow Jones had today a huge move upwards and then it started. I closed my Dow Jones position. I closed my Dow Jones position and I see that now USA 30 is in a very strong downtrend. It's in a very, very strong downtrend. It's trying to reach the natural price level in which it was yesterday. Basically, you have to check if it breaks the 24,260-ish. Yeah, 200. Yeah, the 24,250, 260. Then it starts to be a bit problematic. But right now, there is not a big reason to worry. It looks still like a pullback. There is not a big worry. Just be aware when it breaks the 250-ish, then it starts to be a bit problematic. We discussed the other day with you, George, parabolic SAR. And if you would use parabolic SAR as an indicator, you remember we discussed it, and I still have it on my screen, without trying to make you being afraid or something. It's like when you see the first dot, you have to start selling. Like when you see the first dot on top of the chart, it's time for you to sell. This is what they say, without trying to make you being afraid. This is what they say. And yeah, we spoke more about the fundamentals. Right. It was, sorry. And you started to make, yes, I explained to George yesterday on our one-to-one session that it's very useful to start making some trading diaries to see what the trades, why he does some trades, why he puts some trades, and how the result will be, so we can analyze them next time a bit better. But so now, until the oil inventories, guys, I promised you, and now it's time. I see Kyriakos is kind of kidding George. He's asking George, what is your bigger problem? What is the bigger problem? Your wife or Dow Jones? And we are waiting for the answer of George. Yeah, and his answers after Dow Jones, it will be my wife. So interesting constellation relations, interesting relations. So this is how the men of world are thinking about women. So guys, I promised you and the time has come. I promised you I will explain you the indices, the difference between the American indices. Oh, what's this? This is not what you want to. So I will explain you now the differences between our indices. Basically, I took into consideration the USA. Italy 40 started to make money. Good job. I'm glad about that. Let's put it on so we can see when it's time for us to exit the market. Okay. We will see when it is time for us to exit the market on Italy 40. Good. So, yes, we will analyze today USA 30, USA 500, and USA 100. There are small differences, there are major differences, and it's interesting to have a look at them. We analyzed during the weekend, during the week, DAX, we analyzed Italy 40, and today we will analyze those three American indices. And in the meantime, guys, if I start to talk again too much and I'm not focused, just focus me on my trades, because I'm okay. Gold is behaving well. Gold is behaving well. Italy 40 is behaving well. DAX is not behaving very well, but okay. However, let's start with USA 500. USA 500. Let me see. What's this? No, this is not what I want. So USA 500 is on our platform, on the platform Trade FW, and on many other brokers also. The USA 500 is the platform name of S&P 500. S&P 500 is traded. It's also indice based on market capitalization of the 500 largest companies having stocks, selling stocks on New York Stock Exchange and or Nasdaq. This is the biggest difference to the other indices, while the others, they just take the Nasdaq exchange or the New York Stock Exchange. USA 500 takes all the shares, all the biggest 500 shares, which are traded on New York Stock Exchange or on Nasdaq. So it's combining both. And it's also a capitalization weighted index. So the important criteria here it's the market capitalization. According to the market capitalization and the traded venue, a committee is choosing if an asset comes into S&P or not. And S&P 500 is one of the oldest indices on the financial world. It's been traded since 1933, March 1933. So when shortly after the First World War and shortly before the Second World War, it started to be traded. And this asset has a lot, this index, to enter this index, you have to have the biggest criteria is the market capitalization to get a weighted price in this index. It's the liquidity and the market venue, on which market venue you are traded. And another difference to other indices is it doesn't matter on which sector the share is traded. So it can be technology, it can be finance, it can be anything. So the biggest criteria is the market capitalization and that you are traded in New York Stock Exchange or in Nasdaq. When I say you are traded in New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq, it means that it might be also a German share, but it will be still in the S&P value, as long as this German share is also traded on Nasdaq. As you know, shares can be traded on different exchanges, and when it's also in Nasdaq or in yes, George, it can be listed also in a German share can be listed also in a US exchange. This is totally normal, and one of the shares, for example, which is in S&P is Merck. Merck is a German pharmaceutical company based in Darmstadt, and it's also traded on I think it's traded in New York Stock Exchange, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but it can be. So few of the most famous shares in S&P is Apple, Merck, Microsoft, Starbucks, and you see they are from different sectors. It doesn't matter. So let's go to the next one, USA 100. USA 100, also called Nasdaq 100, is a relatively new share index. It is traded since 85, I think. Yeah, 85. Since 85, it's traded, and it was. It's also a capitalization weighted index. The market capitalization is the main criteria to enter Nasdaq. Except of the market capitalization, the 100 largest non-financial companies are listed on Nasdaq. So it can be anything except financial sector. So you will never find in Nasdaq 100 shares JP Morgan or Bank of America or UBS. You will not find them. What you will find is Google, Apple, or Google Alphabet. As you know, Google is traded with the name of Alphabet on the exchange. Alphabet, Intel, Microsoft, PayPal, Apple, but not Bank of Cyprus, and Bank of America, and so on. So this is the biggest difference between USA 500 and USA 100. USA 100 does not include financial sector shares, and it includes the 100 largest companies. It has also some criteria, which is based on the average daily volume, that it is established in the American market for the last 3 months, and so on. Nothing important for me. But the biggest difference between those two is that it needs to be traded on Nasdaq and it needs to be a non-financial company. USA 30, or the so-called Dow Jones, the bleeding wound of George the King for today. It's one of the oldest indices. It's even older than S&P. While S&P was firstly traded in 1933, USA 30 started to be traded on 1896. 1896 was the first trading day of USA 30. And the other big difference to other indices is that it's not capitalization weighted index, it's price weighted index. This means that when the 40 largest companies traded on New York Stock Exchange, yeah, the biggest one might have a price of $100 and the smallest one might have a price of $10, but they will be in this index weighted the same. You know, it's like it's not depending on the market capitalization. And this is the difference between all the other shares. And also here you will find Apple. So we showed now 3 indices, 3 US indices, and all 3 indices, they have Apple in their portfolio. So I think I had it was with Patrick, right? It was with you that we had the one-to-one session in which we're discussing about our if a share can be in one index and if it can be in another index as well. Yes, it is possible. Apple is one of the best examples for that. It is in USA 500, in USA 100, and in USA 30. It's in all 3 indices included. So if there is a huge movement on Apple, you will see this also in the indices reflected. Before I continue, I see Kyriakos has an update.
Just a small addition regarding Dow Jones, guys. Basically, Dow Jones, it took the name from the founders of Dow Jones, which was Charles Dow, the father of technical analysis, and Edward Jones. And this index was created on the 2nd of July 1894, and it was firstly published in a Wall Street Journal of that time, and it had initially 11 companies, 9 manufacturing companies and 9 transportation and 2 manufacturing companies. So it started with 11 companies by Charles Dow and Edward Jones, hence the name of Dow Jones. And then throughout the years, the United States had the option to subtract and add to this index the companies that they love the most, basically. So that was just a small addition to what Elif has wonderfully explained to us. So it was invented by Charles Dow, the father of technical analysis, and Edward Jones, back in 1894, 3rd of July. Okay, that's all I wanted to say, Elif. Sorry for interrupting.
Thank you, Kyriakos. I like this kind of interruption to add value on what I'm telling. It's good. It's good. Thank you for that. Well, yes, Dow Jones, as you remember, last week, it was last week that, no, the previous week, we had over there changes. The committee decided to take out General Electrics from Dow Jones and add another asset. So as you see, the committee can change any time any asset from one to the other indices. So this is all about the indices. When you ask yourself why a country needs 3 indices, they just diverse in their trading venue and criteria, weightings, and also the sector. This is the biggest difference between all of these 3 indices. If you have any further question about these indices, just let me know and we will discuss about it in depth. Hope it will help you guys, and tomorrow just let me know about which index you would like to talk tomorrow. It's our last day of explaining indices, and then we see how we will get there. So just let me know which index you would like to talk tomorrow. And from all of you guys who may write me a comment which index you would like to know, I will make a draw, and the one who win will get a one-to-one session for free. So just write me your comments. So after finishing also with the indices, getting back to our trades. Guys, I told you, while I'm talking, just let me know if something is going wrong. I saw that Italy 40 was winning at some point, and I wanted to close my position, and no one of you told me that I have some profiting trades. Teamwork, guys. I want teamwork. So, however, our positions, they move still not in our favor, but sometimes the market needs a bit more time, right? So George closed his Dow Jones position. Let me see, where is your Dow Jones position? Yeah. Okay. I see. It was not that bad. Good, George. You took your risk and you managed your account correctly by seeing at which level you could exit, and this was a good decision. George. Good for that. We have another 20 minutes to go for our oil inventories. During our oil inventories, we want to trade on oil and see how the market will move. I see that Kyriakos has an update. Please feel free, Kyriakos.
Thank you, Elif. So, okay, you can see my screen. As I said, I'm done with trading today. So what I would like to discuss with you now is to show you how we very briefly how we can utilize Fibonacci extension levels in order to determine the tops and the bottoms for the day. For example, now we are monitoring the pound yen on the 15-minute chart, and our live trading session starts at 9 o'clock GMT time. So that's 8 o'clock UTC time, right? So basically we came and we started, and this was the movement that was made on pound yen. George, are you listening to me? What I'm explaining now? So basically, now what we have observed here, every chart is telling us a story. The first, if you have watched my live trading tutorials, I repeatedly mentioned that the yesterday's highs and lows should always be marked on the chart. So if we go to yesterday's price action, we see that yesterday's highs was at this level here, all right? And yesterday's lows was at this level here. Now let's move on to the current day. Now on the 15-minute chart, okay, we see, forget about this price action. We came and the market was here. So it went up, okay, and then it was breaking above yesterday's highs, and then these highs were rejected, but the price never closed below yesterday's lows. Now this is an indication for us that these lows are well respected. Now how do we trade that? Now if we go to the 5-minute chart, okay, now these are highs, yesterday's highs, and these are yesterday's lows. Here, using the fractals, we have one top and one bottom, one bottom and one top. We need to draw Fibonacci levels in order to identify which movements the price, which Fibonacci is the most accurate and which Fibonacci was respected by the market. If, for example, I draw from this bottom to this top, I will see that this movement to the downside, it was respected and it was ended at 423.6. So if I was here at this level when this bottom was formed, since it is above the lows of yesterday, I would have entered a long position. However, when we have entered our live trading room, guys, the market was here. Now, well above the price of entering it, and most probably it has reached also our take profit target. So what do we do in such cases? Okay, guys, we take the same move and we reverse it, and we try and identify the top from the day. And usually all big movements end either to 423.6 extension levels or at 685. Now, this 685, a lot of people do not know it. They stop at 423.6. But what is this 685.4? Is the addition of this extension level and this extension level. So usually markets will either top at this level or at this level. Now let's put some lines on that. Let's put a line here and let's put a line here. As we move on, okay, here was our opening, and we saw what? That the market made a top somewhere in between. For us, that's a short position. So, but where do we enter short positions? The key is where? From this point onwards, when this top was formed, okay, you switch to the 1-minute chart and you are looking for bearish cross of the moving averages, guys. Bearish cross of the moving averages. So let me show you what I mean. So here we had a bearish cross. As soon as we see a touch on the upper, a close above the upper Bollinger Band on the 1 minute, we go short. And the close above the upper Bollinger Band on the 1 minute chart came here. So here we went short, for example. Okay, so this is how we trade and identify Fibonacci tops, for example. Another example that I can show you is pound yen. Okay, pound yen, again, if we mark yesterday's highs and lows, first of all, you need to check what Fibonacci level is respected. This one was not respected. So let me see. This one, no. So this one, you see that the 261.8 was respected. Okay. And the market actually also tested 426. So if you take the reverse Fibonacci and you mark 423.6 and 685, you see that the market reached 685 here, okay, and then you are looking for an outside closure of a candle here and you go short. So very briefly, it's not that simple, George. It requires some skills and some experience. So it's not as simple as it looks like. You need to choose the correct Fibonacci. There are some other stuff that you need to know. Of course, now is not the time to tell them, and that is the reason why we have the one-to-one sessions. I repeat, the one-to-one sessions are very useful for those of you who want to have a trading career, because we are telling you tactics based on experience and based on what we have been trading for the past 13 years, at least myself, and for the past 15 years, I live 10 years, how many years I live. So it's not something that you will find in books. However, we try in the one-to-one sessions to apply the theoretical aspects to practical. Okay, so it's not that easy and not that simple as I have shown it right now, just very briefly. So we see that in 5 minutes, Elif, the crude oil inventories are out. 10 minutes, okay. So what are the expectations? Let me have a look. The expectations for crude oil inventories. So we expect a decline, actually, a decline of minus 3,500 million barrels versus a much larger decline of minus 9.8 million barrels the previous month. So we are expecting a less decline now. So fundamentally speaking, and correct me if I'm wrong, Elif, since we expect a much less decline in oil inventories, this means that the supply of inventory will increase and most probably the oil will drop, right?
Yes.
All right. Fundamentals. Okay, guys. We will see how it goes. So the highlight, of course, for the day is not the crude oil inventories. It was not the market services. The highlight, guys, for the day is tonight at 6 o'clock UTC time in the afternoon is FOMC meetings. You cannot imagine how hundreds of thousands of people will be sitting in front of their screens looking for FOMC meetings report tonight. And it will definitely have an impact on indices and Forex. So let me go through again the news for tomorrow until the time passes and the crude oil inventories are announced. The highlights for tomorrow, guys, write down the time, 12:30 p.m. 12:30 p.m. UTC time. Probably the most important announcements for me, non-farm payrolls for the United States, unemployment rate. The non-farm payrolls are expected a bit worse than the previous month. Previous month was 223K, now is expected at 195K. We have the unemployment rate is expected to be steady at 3.8%, same as previous month. We have the trade balance. The trade balance is expected better than the previous month. Previous month was at minus $46.2 billion. Expectations now are saying for an improvement of minus $43.7 billion. Now, regarding the Canadian dollar, at the same time, guys, we have, of course, the net change in employment for the month of June. We are expecting a much better figure than the previous month. The previous month was minus 7.5. It means that 7.5 thousand people lost their jobs, while the expectations now are talking about creation of jobs of 24,000, guys. So you can understand that the expectations are very optimistic for the Canadian dollar. Is much better than the previous month. Let's see if they will meet their targets or not. And of course, we have the unemployment rate of the Canadian economy expected to be steady as the previous month. The forecast is 5.8%. The previous month was again 5.8%. And then we have at 2 o'clock UTC time, IV Purchasing Managers Index, expected again better than the previous month. So based on the expectations, let's say, although I never trade expectations and indices, very good news are expected for the Canadian dollar. So those of you who are trading economics, they should have a downward bias for dollar CAD tomorrow. However, we never trade the fundamentals. We will check our charts tomorrow and we will decide what we will do. Definitely, we are not placing trades 15 minutes before the news. If I will place my orders or my trades, I will place them in the morning, if any. So we are just 6 minutes away from the crude oil inventories, and let us, pardon? Just a moment. 35 minutes. All right, guys. We will stay live with you, okay? And we will come back, okay? Okay. I see Elif has an update, okay.
Guys, check our gold position. Check our gold position. Oh no, I was close. I'm angry. I'm angry right now. Let's go to our gold position and I will show you. Our gold position was making, it's crazy how fast it's moving, our gold position. We are long and we were close to $1,300 profit, and then it dropped again and I'm getting angry. Until I switched the screen, it dropped again and I'm getting angry when I see that. Look at it on the 5 minutes chart. But never mind, the market will move in my favor. It has a strong uptrend now building up here. So I see over here a huge opportunity to get some money in, guys. I'm looking for a huge profit here. I'm looking for a good profit in the next hour, and I will take profit a bit down to close my position with a profit soon. We made in general today already $3,765, a good result. I'm aiming for a bit more. I know it will happen. DAX is giving me a bit of a hard time. I'm hedged on DAX and it doesn't really move in one direction or in the other, as you can see. I know that around the MA it might bounce back and go up. I will observe this and see how I will react on these trades. On Italy 40, I'm also hedged on Italy 40. I have 2 positions open, one buy and one long and one short position. I will follow those ones and then we see. Guys, I will stay over here and check how they go. We have everywhere our take profits. We see how the market moves, and I will update you accordingly. Just let me know if you have any wishes for the indices tomorrow. If there is something, let me know. As I said, on the indices, if you give me your idea which indice you would like to hear about tomorrow, I will draw a one-to-one session between those ones which put a comment on it, and we see. So I think we come to an end today. We had a lot of movements. Currently, we are making also some money on gold. On gold, we are making right now $750, $800, guys, $900, and then we are closing, I think. Where is my gold position? Gold. Now 1,040. Guys, we are coming close to our take profit. We are coming close to our take profit. I will close my position with, once it goes about $1,000, it will go, and then I will close my position to have a nice afternoon closing. Come on. I see it coming. It will get there. I see it coming. It will get there. You see, it's going to the same level and coming back, going to the same level and coming back. We just need to have a bit patience with it. Yeah. However, guys, thank you for being with us here. I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock UTC time. Be aware of the FOMC meeting tonight. Be aware of the crude oil inventories, and we will talk tomorrow what happened. So I wish you a nice afternoon. See you tomorrow, and we will talk. Bye, guys.